Hello, everybody. I'm not sure where I'm posting this to, so thank you for listening. Y'all, when I was meditating on this reading, literally the first line that came to me was, "Put your pussy on live, I'll give you $1,000." Like, what? What? Like, Boosie? Y'all, that's I don't even know, like, where this is going. The energy feels very positive, though. It feels really exciting. It honestly feels like new ventures. Someone who's about to receive some type of payout or some type of honor. Because it feels like they've stayed down. Like whatever is happening in this equation, this energy's been holding something down or holding someone down for a while, and they're about to receive some type of payout, potentially like a severance package or something like that, you know? It's coming across. I heard the son or their son, the son. Somebody's about to receive some type of blessings. And it honestly looks shocking. Looks really surprising because it feels like I heard angels, right? That's funny. Angels by Chance the Rapper started to play. It definitely is coming across to me as if people are about to be shook or somebody is about to be shook, especially if possible Leo, because they have like, I'm hearing money in the bank. Y'all, whose song was that? I got money in the bank. I will find it and put it down in the description if this is YouTube. If this goes on Patreon, I'll put it down in the comments. Piggy bank. Piggy bank. And I keep hearing I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. Ha 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 ha. Y'all, get out of here. Get out of here. This is so positive that I'm kind of like anxious, okay? And it's not just about money. It's abundance, okay? Happiness, wealth, success, okay? Pure positive love. Like it just energy, just oh, y'all, this looks good. It feels like somebody who's about to receive some type of accolades overnight, or they have become like an overnight success, or something or someone is going viral. Vera may be a factor, or verification, checks, check marks, checks and balances. Okay. Politics is what I heard, political. And I'm hearing, let's get physical. I'm hearing that. Y'all, it feels like somebody is ready to present options. Okay. Or the universe, God, source, the most high, however you see that energy, are offering options. But it's like, oh my goodness, y'all, I can't make this up. It's like either way you go, it's a win. You feel me? Oh, so yesterday, zero sum game kept coming up. Non-zero sum game versus zero sum games. So it's like both parties can win in this equation, or everybody can win in this equation, or it's like, even though it may come across as if somebody may be taking a loss here, they're technically like still gaining something at the end of the day. But the wild thing about that, y'all, is that zero sum game was coming up for organ harvesting. People who were selling their organs because they were impoverished. They were giving up their valuables, you feel me, what God has given to them to be able to maintain their humanity. Okay? It's like, gosh, like, fair exchange and no robbery, pretty much type energy. But it's like, so the people who need the organ gain something, and the person who's giving the organ gain something. Nobody's technically losing in the equation, but you know what I mean? But it's so let's just move past that. But that was the whole point of that. That just came up yesterday, y'all. So these options are being presented. Okay, it's like you want this or you want that. Okay, do you want That's hilarious. I heard you want the Hyundai or you want the Ferrari. Either way, you gonna get a car. You get what I'm saying? But you pick the quality of vehicle that you want, or your social status, or what you're going to choose to represent you as a human. You get what I'm saying? So this is interesting to me. Because this isn't about picking your battles, picking your poison. This is about picking your blessings. Do you want to get with this, or you want to get with that? You get what I'm saying? Do you want abundance or abundance? Do you want abundance in this package or do you want the abundance in that package? Okay? What color? You get what I'm saying? And it's what I love about it, y'all, is I'm seeing somebody with money on their head. Like they had a price on their head. Somebody was potentially plotting to kill them. They may have hired people to kill them, to take them out, or to do something to where they were going to be detained or restricted, limited, blocked in some type of way. But they decided that they weren't going to limit themselves, cage themselves, restrict themselves based off of their ideologies or based off of what others expected them to be, who others expected them to be. Okay? It feels like this entity is now growing, expanding, or finding their target audience, finding their God self, their truth, or their God self, their truth is now undeniable. You get what I'm saying? It feels like protection has been a really big factor, safety, security, all of that. But what I love is that it's spiritual security, not necessarily just physical. Somebody seems to have focused more on their spiritual gifts, talents, abilities, calling, purpose, than they did they paid more attention to the Most High or to their spirituality than their humanity. Okay? So now their entire life has become spiritual. They have purged this human mindset that they had. Their thirst is now more for love, for spiritual alignment, for unity. It's coming from a more humanitarian place, but because they have relinquished their humanity. Okay, the submission, right? So when I talk about submitting, y'all, I don't just mean that romantically. I typically am talking about to God, the Most High, to the universe. You know, those moments to where we realize that there's nothing outside of ourselves. That can help us to become who we're meant to be. You know, our experiences mold us, shape us, but at the end of the day, our heart, our mind, our soul has to determine how those situations, obstacles, people affect us. You know, so when you say, like, say for instance, when people say, "Oh, you're bringing down my lowest self, you're bringing down my self-esteem," and you know, Cat Williams said that's the esteem of your motherfucking self. You feel me? Get in tune with your star player, flat out. Can't nobody make or break us when we know who we are. When God has already given us an assignment that we're going to decide to fulfill. Nobody can make or break you. You know, you can go through the worst situations in the world, experience like the worst relationships in the world, be betrayed by the people closest to you, all of that. And you'll still be able to shine because you know that all of this is happening to deter you from your mission, from your goal. Okay? And there are people here that seem to know that. Friends, Fritz, Frizz, Fariz, FR. And what's interesting is Jafar from Aladdin started to appear. These magicians, I'm telling you, y'all, these dark magicians, they're pissed off because we're able to manifest through light, through love, through positive energy. We have gifts, talents, and abilities that they have to sell their souls for, that they have to pretend that they have, that their gifts, talents, and abilities do not go beyond the physical realm, or they cannot go beyond the mundane. They can't talk about the shit that is going to shake other souls, that's going to wake people up. They don't have that ability to bring the light out of other people because they don't have no fucking light in themselves. You can't see nobody giving you some shit that they ain't got. You feel me? You ask me for $100 and I ain't got $100 to give you, shit, you just ain't gonna have $100. You get what I'm saying? But these people are expecting these individuals to give them shit that they don't have inside of themselves, or they're expecting people to believe that they can give them stuff that they don't have themselves. So, if this energy is miserable as hell, how can they make you happy? If they're bitter, how can they help you align yourself? If they have all of this hate inside of their hearts and souls, what you think gonna happen if you continue to attach to that individual or these people? These situations, whatever, right? So, yeah. That bitter shit is dead. It's dead. Because it's coming across to me as if this is the part to where people realize that they've been manifesting through, a poverty mindset. And like I said, y'all, it's not just about money. They're not happy because they don't think happy thoughts, And there are people who constantly try to think positively or always understand that even when they go through trials and tribulations, their low moments, experience, things that make them unhappy, there's a greater mission outside of all that shit. Like, these obstacles were placed in your way to test you, to see how you were going to maneuver around them, to help you become stronger, smarter, wiser, There's some people who think like that, understand that, understand that, and there are people who are, woe is me. Why is all this bad shit always happening to me? Why is all this negative stuff happening to me? Because your mindset is negative. You think negatively. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people as well, especially in religion, y'all, they will teach you to just pray, 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 pray. Not realizing that God has already given these people the tools to be able to get themselves out of their situations or to change their reality, to alter their reality. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, God's going to take care of you. Like, y'all, from the bottom of my heart. Like, the last time I went to church, it's been a while. It was like years before I had went to, at that point too. But the last time that I went to church, y'all, was a couple years ago. And when I went to the church, like, these people, this man telling these people that they about to get new cars, or the prophetess. I see you getting a new car. I see you getting a house, like, type shit. Like, bitch, what? How is that helping these people find God? You get what I'm saying? So, but they were looking at me crazy because they already knew that I was a tarot reader, and they were talking shit weeks before that about tarot readers and how people should stay away from them and whatever. Okay. But when I get into the church, their prophetess, who is the same fucking career field as tarot reading without the cards, right? They just channel directly from spirit. So they say, right? It's telling these God-fearing people that they're going to receive new cars and they're falling out all over the fucking place over these man-made ass blessings that they're supposed to be receiving. Like, what? This shit was foolery to me, y'all. Like, it was foolery. So these pastors and these religious ass people want smoke with the tarot community, the spiritual community, whatever, because they realize that these people ain't no fucking different than these other individuals. It's like, y'all ain't no fucking different. And I had to explain that to somebody because I had a relationship with someone who was super religious in my life, and he wanted me to stop reading tarot and to pretty much act like a fucking first lady of the church. And it's just not me. That's not me. Like, I am so far removed from that fucking conformed ass mindset and lifestyle and all of that it just wasn't for me. So it's like, okay, well, this relationship ain't gonna work. I gotta go. You feel me? You trying to take my career from me, my fucking ideologies from me. You feel me? My identity from me, in a sense, my essence. Okay, who God called me to be. If God called you to be a pastor, cool, my nigga. Like, go do that. But God ain't tell me to go do that. You feel me? At least not at this point in my life. So it was just one of those relationships that it was like, it is no hard feelings. It's no beef. It's just frequency. You feel me? Like, if you still want to be programmed and boxed in, cool, but I'm not going to restrict myself, limit myself, or stop what I feel like God has called me to do to fulfill your mission, or to make you comfortable, or to put on this front just to please the people that are around you, so you don't feel ashamed or embarrassed from dating a fucking tarot reader. You get what I'm saying? Connection was unfucking deniable, but you're a tarot reader though. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, are you in tune with my soul, my spirit, or is your humanity in the way? Okay? And his humanity would not allow him to ascend and realize, or he realized the divine connection. We both did, but his humanity would not let him ascend. Okay? He was too stuck in that programming. So my point is, people will allow blessings, opportunities, relationships to pass them by because they refuse to come out of their ego or refuse to see things outside of an egotistical standpoint. You get what I'm saying? So we allow our humanity to cause divisions in relationships on all levels, work, family, friend, and romantic. But this is the part to where these people who are stuck in their humanity are realizing that it's not worth losing a soul connection, a soul bond, or their own souls. Okay? They're realizing that these tarot readers, these people that are into this spiritual lifestyle, these people that are working through their God self, these people that have found their purpose, are doing exactly what they should be doing. But they're allowing the confinements of their realities to keep them in the same positions that they've been in. Everybody knows me as XYZ, so I have to do XYZ. Everybody knows me for wearing XYZ, so I always have to wear XYZ. Everybody knows me for this and that, so I'm going to have to do this and that. I can't stop doing this. What are people going to think about me? I can't date this person. What are people going to think about me? I can't be in this position or chase my dream. What are people going to think about me? You feel me? And them be the same people that will sit in your fucking comments on YouTube or Twitter or whatever the fuck your social media and make fun of these people that are chasing their dreams. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're afraid to be in front of a fucking camera and do what I do, but you make fun of me for doing what I do. Who's really the fucking clown here? You get what I'm saying? Who's really confident here? Who's really the bold one? Who's really the courageous one? You talking all of this shit from behind the scenes. You talking all of this shit. But you're not making any changes in anyone's lives, including your own. So who are you, really? What is your purpose, really? What's your goal, really? To keep these people bound in their humanity, just like them. They don't want to see you fly because they know that if you grow your wings, if you expand your consciousness, they're not going to have anybody to patron their business, to come to their church, to help them pay their fucking bills. They need you underneath them. And with spirituality, we're not, don't get me wrong, y'all. There are people that do this shit from a fake ass egotistical standpoint. Just like I said, pastors, who it's no different. It's intent that makes the difference. Okay? So what my point of saying is, with spirituality, our goal is not to keep y'all underneath us. Our goal is to not talk down on y'all. Our goal is to simply get off what Spirit, God, the Most High, is calling us to do, in hopes that it inspires people to expand their consciousness, to make positive changes in their life, to do whatever, to awaken them to whatever God may be trying to get through to them. You feel me? it's not about forcing anybody to live a lifestyle, a specific lifestyle, or forcing anyone to believe any specific beliefs. It's simply about awakening ourselves and others to nature, decalcifying that pineal gland so they can see, hear, feel, and think clearly. Detoxing the body even to raise the frequency. Going through the metamorphosis that's required to become a spiritual entity versus a human. Castle is what I heard. Cass or castle. Case. Kids. Keys. And cuz came to me. Cuts or cuz. I'm hearing Die Hard by Kendrick Lamar. I hope it's not too late. I know I made you wait. What he said? I hope I'm not too late. I know I made you wait. I hope I'm not too late. I hope I'm not too late. You set my demons straight. I know I made you wait, but how much can you take? I hope you see the God in me. I hope you can see. And if it's up, stay down for me. I hope I'm not too late. You set my demons straight. I know I made you wait, but how much can you take? I hope you see the God in me. I hope you can see. And if it's up, stay down for me. Yeah. So I'm telling y'all, this is the part to where we fully step into our robes and decide that we deserve a better existence. We're going to continue to elevate. And nothing or no one can keep us bound in our humanity, because we have finally realized that it's time for us to be reborn. It's time for us to set our souls free. It's just interesting because it feels like our peers, or those individuals that have been stuck or bound in their humanity and have been trying to keep us down in ours, they're realizing that we actually deserve to be at peace now. We deserve. We've earned it. Because it's typically not necessarily about people trying to change us necessarily. They want control over us. And when we alter our identities and they lose sight of who we are or used to be, they don't know how to approach us, connect with us, work with us, potentially be around us, because it makes them feel weird if they are still remaining the same. Like my closest friend, like we don't see each other all the time. We don't even talk every week. But when we get back together, it's like we ain't skipped a beat, because she's evolving and I'm evolving. And a lot of our evolution has been congruent or like similar in different ways. Like the paths that we follow have been very similar, but our careers are completely different. Our lifestyles are completely different. Our interests are completely different. You know what I mean? Like but we still value one another in our relationship because it's on a soul level. It's you get what I'm saying? Like me seeing her win makes me happy. It brings me joy, and vice versa. But it's because we have a relationship, a friendship, you know, that is on a soul level. Our friendship wasn't built in materialism. We have never been alike when it comes to the majority of our interest in shit. But our souls, our hearts, vibe on the same frequency. So when we see people doing fuck shit, whether it's to us, to people around us, to strangers, we both be like, You feel me? Like it's just, it's frequency. We don't walk alike, talk alike, dress alike, nothing. You feel me? But that's my nigga. And that's going to forever be my nigga. You hear what I'm saying? So even when I've gone through my painful experiences, have been at the lowest in my life, that motherfucker was right there. Right there. You hear what I'm saying? It's not trying to force anything on me, force me to do anything. Simply there. That's what soul does. That's what the spirit does. It works as warmth, you know? When we're cold, it keeps us warm. When we feel like collapsing, when we feel like the world is crumbling under our fucking feet, those are the people around us that have wings too. That's like, come on, man. I know your wings are getting tired, so let me help you. And that helps them strengthen their wings even more. Almost like geese. How they form that V formation. And the goose in the front, like, leads the way. But the geese in the back are kind of carried by the wind of the other geese's wings. And then when the front goose gets tired, he goes to the back. And somebody else takes the lead and helps keep everybody in the air, going to where they're supposed to go, making it to their destination. Teamwork. Because there's been this army of geese that have been helping each other fly, helping each other elevate, make connections that they need to become better. You know, to get to their destinations, to fulfill their missions, whatever it may be. Because it is, gosh, what do they say? If you want to, I can't think of the quote, y'all, but it's something about if you want to get somewhere fast versus if you want something to last. Like, if you want to get somewhere fast, go by yourself. But if you want it to last, like, you need your team. You need people that love you around you. You need to connect with others. But it doesn't mean connecting with the people who are trying to keep you bound in your humanity. So you know who's been helping you on your journey in the most genuine, pure, authentic, loving ways. Or you know what God, the Most High, your spirit is calling you to do to be able to elevate yourself, expand your reality. Not being around people that are competing with you, not being around people that want to see you on the same level as them, not being around people that cannot fathom you manifesting your dreams, making your dreams come true because they're too dense, they're too stuck in their fucking reality, their humanity. You know what it is. And I just, like I said, what I love about this, y'all, is somebody's about to receive some type of contact, whether it's a phone call, a text message, an email, something that's about to help them take the fuck off. Do you hear me? Because they're not just, this isn't going to be like, this is going to be a very quick process. That's the best way I can put that. This is going to happen so fast. All you got to do is say yes. All you have to do is agree. All you have to do is give this energy permission, or all you have to do is show up. Be yourself. And it's going to piss people off. Because what you do or who you are rubs people the wrong fucking way. But it's because you enlighten others or have an ability to expand others' realities, others' consciousness, or make people feel loved. Okay? And it's like somebody with a gold tooth feels really significant here. Gold tooth. I don't know how that's going to resonate. This gold tooth looks real significant. But it feels like EJ, Rejay, Reesh, Rich, Rick, Rook, Rook, Ricky, RK, Arky, RK, and Carol is coming to me. Carl or Carol. Somebody's been telling a lot of lies on someone. And there are individuals in this equation that seem to feel bad because they're starting to realize that these lies were told to attempt to sabotage this person financially or sabotage their reputation. You know, how the public perceives them. And now they're realizing that no matter how much they try to take this energy down or taint their spirit or lower their self-esteem or damage their light, they can't. Like, I want to make everybody hate you, not like you, not love you. I don't want these people to support you. But this energy likes, loves, and supports themselves. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. They're not going to stop. Why would I stop? Big Sean, flat out. Why would I stop? Because a human told me to? Because somebody that hasn't even found their fucking purpose is telling me to stop? Because somebody who is still stuck in their root chakra and their humanity doesn't agree with my lifestyle, with what I'm teaching, what I'm putting out, what I could have to offer. You get what I'm saying? So if you feel like your love has been rejected like constantly, or you've been in a space where you've been trying to love people genuinely or put love into something or someone and it feels like it's just been getting rejected, it's because they don't know how to love unconditionally. This individual does not understand what unconditional love looks like. So it feels like there are karmic lessons here that people had to learn potentially around you or this person for them to appreciate real love, pure energy, positive people. Okay? Goes back to that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, Sharif. They wasn't saying that when I was taking niggas' footballs. Okay, Loaded Lux, flat out. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, Sharif, but they wasn't talking that shit when we was taking niggas' footballs, right? So it's like, if you want me back on that bullshit that I used to be on, or to be that bullshit ass person that I may have been, this ain't that. You're going to accept this new version of this individual. You're going to accept this transformation or not be welcomed around them. Ain't nobody trying to preach to nobody. We simply are living through a higher frequency that makes people realize that the shit that they're doing, the shit that they're into, the things that they watch, listen to, potentially study, the things that they're teaching, the product services that they're offering are subpar or ain't worth shit or ain't helping them. You feel me? So this is the getaway. I heard the sweet escape. Gwen Stefani, don't play, y'all. This is the sweet escape. And what I love about it is that these same individuals are going to be like pissed but they won't do anything about it. They just know they missed their blessing. They missed their blessing because they refused to accept that their blessing wasn't coming in the package that they expected it to be in. They missed their blessing because they didn't accept that their blessing required them to become a bigger and better person. Okay? You're leaving people behind. You've been caught up in the rapture, right? God is uplifting you. God is elevating you. God is allowing you to level up now. It's your turn to level up. And you're going to have to leave people behind. And these people finally will accept the fact that they deserve to get left behind. Because they have not changed their hearts, their souls. Okay? These people seem like they talk a lot of shit about other people. They spend a lot of time talking shit about others. A lot of time. Put in a lot of energy to try to bring other people down or to criticize others in different ways. And the same people that they've criticized, that they've shunned, that they've blackballed, whatever, are being positioned on their thrones. While these individuals may have built the throne. You get what I'm saying? These may have been the miners to get the jewels that this individual is wearing in their fucking crown. So while they sat and made fun of somebody or talk shit about somebody or talking shit about these people or their relationship or whatever they got going on, they didn't realize that they were actually working for them. God put you in a position to work for me, bitch. You hear me? God, you've been putting all this hateful ass energy out into the universe, spreading, starting rumors about me and doing all this shit, gossiping and talking shit, but it's only helping me become bigger and better, stronger, more powerful. Helping me to become wiser when it comes to how I handle my personal relationships, how I carry myself, how much I allow people to have access to me, whatever it may be. It's like, that shit's silly. It's almost like, say, for instance, this person is lifting, and this individual is playing a role of spotter for the person that's lifting. So you've been in the gym all this time spotting, but you ain't never lifted no weight yourself. So you talking shit about this person because they can only lift, you feel me, 50 pounds, 60 pounds. But it's like you ain't lifting no weight yourself. All you doing is spotting and watching. And not to say that your job ain't important, but who's the one that's about to come out with this gym with these muscles? Who's about to come out with more stamina, more endurance, more powerful? You feel me? You're a fucking bystander, bitch. And don't ever forget that. So if you cross listening, I'm telling you right now, you're a fucking bystander. You're a critic. And critics don't do anything but sit and observe, sit and watch. Whether you liking or watching from a place of hate or watching from a place of love, it's still a view. You get what I'm saying? You helping build this person's platform. You helping this person fucking elevate. Flat out. Thank you so much, y'all.